Hello. I want to welcome you guys to today's video. My top 3 picks that are in the store right now. And I'm just going to get rolling right off the bat here. So you can see that I have a brown kind of vintage paisley print blouse. I am absolutely in love with this top. It's not always the most attractive on the hanger just because of the rich brown color. However, it's so adorable on and really flatter figuring. You can see that right on the shoulder here, my tag is showing, but right on the shoulder, it's pleated, which is just a great style if you are a pear shape or hourglass. And also I'm a rectangle, and you can see that it's fitting me really well, but if you are a pear shape especially, this will just add needed detail to the shoulder to help balance your top out with your bottom, your hips. The other thing I love about this top is that we have it ruched on the bottom here, which is always really nice. Gives it a little more structure, and you can also see that it just has plenty of room in the sleeve too. I really like it. It's very airy feeling, and I just am such a fan of the antique kind of vintage look right now. I do have this tucked in, but just to kind of show you guys, give you an idea of the length, you could totally wear it untucked too. I just think for me, being a rectangle, that tucking it in does bring a little more shape, the shape that I need around the midsection. Otherwise, I'm just like this. And I was kind of hesitant to try this shirt on just because you can see my hair. Obviously, it needs to be dyed right now, right? And so my hair is kind of a coppery orange tone, and I thought it was too close to the color of the top. However, just to remedy that, I'm going to show you what we often do at the store. So if you think that you have a top, or you see a top at our store that you really love, but you're like, that's not a good color on me, it doesn't go good with my skin tone. One thing you can do, and I know some of you are probably aware of this already, but one thing that you can do is just to layer the piece. When you add a little bit of color over top, it dampens down the undertone or the under layer and just brings more color back into your face. So anytime that I find a top I really like, but it's not necessarily the best for my skin tone, I always consider layering it with another piece. And with our switch hood vests that we have in store right now, this is just the perfect look. I would totally wear this out on chillier days as a jacket. I could cinch it up more if I wanted to define my waist more, but I kind of like how it's laying right now. But again, I wanted to show you with the switch hood just a way that you can really bring a different look to it. You don't just have to wear a basic long sleeve tee or sweater, but actually a lot of the blouses that we have in store right now work really well with it too, and dress up the switch hood just a little bit. There's another top in store. Actually, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys because I think a lot of people might not put this together right off the bat after you see the sleeves here. So I had this on earlier when I had to take a couple photos. So this is kind of another vintage, I call it vintage peach blouse that we have in store. You can see it does have a wider balloon sleeve, and then again we got the elastic at the arm or at the wrist here just to give it some structure. As you're wearing it, it's not getting in your way. But this top actually tucked in with this olive switch hood is a really pretty color together. And again, it's just a little different and unique than what you normally might think about pairing with the switch hood. So that was actually my number 1 pick for my top 3, and I'll be showing you the next two soon. So my second favorite outfit that we have in the store right now starts with this top. Now I do have a cardigan that I'm gonna put over it, but I just love basic graphic tees. And the ones that we have here in the store from Micro Rose are probably one of my favorites that I've seen actually at any boutique. One of the reasons why I love these t-shirts, and it's a little different than what was in this spring. The ones that came this fall are longer. And so what's nice about that is no matter how hard I try, my t-shirts generally shrink. So with the extra length that these t-shirts provide, even after you wash and dry, they should be at a correct length. It's a little long for me. When my mom had tried the t-shirts on, they were even longer on her. However, she loves them for the same reason, that when you wash and dry them, they're gonna still fit at an appropriate length. Now, the other reason why I love the extra length is that for people who have a bit of a stomach, and yes, I actually do, it gives you more fabric to kind of play around with. So generally I would just wear it like that. And it's just a great starter piece for an entire outfit. You can obviously wear this by itself on a nice fall day. But if you work in the office, or we know how fall can be, it can be a little cool in the morning and in the evening. Oh no, you guys can probably hear the little guy trying to get in. He hears me. Okay, so I paired it with this cardigan. Now we have this cardigan in 2 different colors in the store right now. We have this, again, it's brown. I'm always attracted, I love fall colors, you guys. Obviously, just because it matches my skin tone and always goes with red or ginger hair as well. So a lot of times people come in and one of the biggest things that they look for in cardigans are pockets. And these have nice big pockets. I really like the drape that this provides. It gives a little more shape, detail, and character to the cardigan. Gives it a little swoop in the front. And then also, I don't know if you can see that, it's just like a really plush, soft cardigan. Great for just the cool mornings and evenings, and when you're working at the office or even in the store here. But again, you can see how you can make a basic graphic tee into a pulled together outfit that's appropriate for a lot of occasions. I won't say that it's appropriate for everyone's work, but a lot of times now people can get away with this more casual, chic look that's a little more put together. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then we do also have this in a cream in the store as well. My favorite cardigan that we have in right now. Okay, so for my third outfit, I decided to completely switch it up with something you normally wouldn't see me in, and that's a dress. I, in fact, love dresses. They're my favorite article of clothing always, because they are really just like the one and done. You can throw on a dress and look just completely put together, and like you put effort forth, and it's very easy, very minimal. I picked out this dress because I'm absolutely in love with all the Micro Rose dresses that we have in right now. Again, it's kind of that antique vintage look that I'm just a huge fan of, you guys. It does have a little elastic around the waist, which again just helps to give me some shape. It is a grayish blue undertone with light blue paisley flowers. I love the ruffle in the sleeve. A lot of the dresses we have in right now, they do have a sleeve length that fits just like this, just to help cover a lot of women's area of the arm that they are more self-conscious about. This brand in particular is a more conservative brand, but kind of the style that they had, their theme, I guess, or their trend this fall was kind of a mix of a boho vintage look. And again, I'm absolutely loving it. Now, when I saw this on the hanger, I actually thought it was gonna be a full-length dress on me because of how long it looked. And in fact, it's not. But I'm almost 5'10", just under 5'10". And so I'll just back up a bit and you can kind of see where it fits me there. It is pleated, so there's a seam right here, and it's pleated the rest of the way down. Again, you can see where this fits on me, and know that on most people, this is gonna be a full-length dress. So we have a handful of micro roast dresses in, and also some skirts, maxi skirts that are so adorable. They are floor length. I believe the one is even floor length on me, but they all kind of go with that boho antique vintage vibe that I said I'm just loving, and it actually really is in style this year. I believe you can probably hear my son in the background again, and I apologize for that. But again, this is a great look for fall. I would totally pair it with a jean jacket or an oversized cardigan, and I say oversized just because I want to make sure that these sleeves, even though they're light and airy, that they're gonna fit into the cardigan sleeve. But this is a great fall outfit.